is a small village called Umoma, peaceful and serene. Chickens, clocked and goats bleated as the day began. Neoma Okeke, a woman in her early 30s, woke up to the familiar sounds of rural Nigeria. She stretched and yawned, her mind already running through the day's tasks. Neoma was a hard-working woman, known for her kindness and strong sense of duty. Her husband, Chike, was a school teacher. Together, they had built a modest but comfortable life. Their home was a small mud brick house with a thatched roof, surrounded by a garden bursting with yams, cassava and vegetables. Their marriage was built on mutual respect and understanding. Neoma admired Chike's dedication to his students, while Chike appreciated Neoma's unwavering support and resourcefulness. They had 2 children, Ada and Emeka, who were the light of their lives. One day, Chike received an invitation to a teachers' conference in Lagos. It was a significant opportunity for him to learn new teaching methods and network with other educators. Neoma was supportive as always, though she felt a pang of worry. She had heard stories about the temptations of city life. In Lagos, Chike met many influential people, but none stood out like Adeola, a stunning socialite with a hair of sophistication. Adeola was everything Neoma was not: glamorous, carefree and wealthy. She was instantly drawn to Chike's quiet intelligence and dedication to his work. Adeola pursued Chike relentlessly, inviting him to high society events and introducing him to a world of luxury. Chike, flattered by the attention, found himself drawn to her as well. He enjoyed the excitement and new experiences, a stark contrast to his routine life in Umoma. As the conference ended, Chike found himself at a crossroads. Adeola offered him a life of comfort and luxury, far removed from the struggles of rural living. Torn between his duty to his family and the allure of a new life, Chike made a decision that would change everything. He returned to Umoma, but he was distant and preoccupied. Neoma noticed the change in him and tried to understand, but Chike kept his thoughts to himself. One evening, after much soul searching, Chike confessed his feeling to Neoma. Neoma, I have met someone in Lagos. Her name is Adeola, and she has offered me a chance to live a different life, he said, unable to meet her eyes. Neoma's heart shattered. She had always trusted Chike, and his words felt like a betrayal. Chike, we have built a life together. What about our children? She asked, tears streaming down her face. I know, Neoma, but I need to find my own happiness. I can't continue living this life if my heart is elsewhere. Chike replied, his voice heavy with guilt. Chike left Umoma to be with Adeola, abandoning his family. Neoma was devastated, but she refused to let her children suffer. She worked even harder, taking on extra chores and tasks to provide for Ada and Emeka. The villagers, though sympathetic, gossiped about Chike's betrayal. In Lagos, Chike initially enjoyed his new life. Adeola showered him with gifts and attention, but as time passed, he began to see the cracks in their relationship. Adeola was self-centered and lazy, expecting Chike to cater to her every whim. The excitement he had once felt turned into a sense of emptiness. Back in Umoma, Neoma's resilience shone through. She took up tailoring to supplement her income, becoming known for her skillful sewing. Ada and Emeka thrived under her care, their mother's strength and love guiding them through the difficult times. Chike, on the other hand, started to regret his decision. He missed the simplicity and honesty of his life with Nneoma. The glitz and glamour of Lagos no longer held the same appeal. Adeola's superficial nature grated on him, and he longed for the warmth and understanding he had taken for granted. One rainy evening, Chike and Adeola had a heated argument. Adeola accused him of being ungrateful and unambitious. Chike called her out for her selfishness. The fight was the culmination of months of growing resentment. I thought I loved you, Adeola, but I realized now that I was infatuated with an idea, not the reality. I made terrible mistake leaving my family, Chike said, his voice breaking. Adeola, furious, threw him out of her apartment. Chike wandered the streets of Lagos, soaked and desolate, reflecting on his action. He knew he had to make things right, but he wasn't sure if Nneoma would ever forgive him. With a heavy heart and a bundle of regrets, Chike left Lagos behind and embarked on the journey back to Umuoma. The familiar landscape of his village came into a view, a stark contrast to the bustling city he had left. The green hills stood as a testament to the life he once knew, a life he had foolishly abandoned. Chike's heart pounded as he approached his old home, a simple mud brick house with a thatched roof. He paused at the gate, memories flooding back. With a deep breath, he pushed open the gate, only to be met with an unfamiliar face, a man in his mid-40s, with a kind but cautious expression greeted him. Good afternoon, Chike began hesitantly. I am looking for Nneoma Okeke. Does she still live here? The man's eyes softened with understanding. Nneoma moved out some time ago. She and her children live in a different part of the village now. I can give you the address if you'd like. Chike nodded, his heart sinking. The man handed him a piece of paper with the address. Thank you, Chike said quietly, turning to leave. Chike followed the direction, his mind racing with thoughts of what he would say to Nneoma. The address led him to a part of the village he had rarely visited. The houses were larger, more modern. He found himself standing in front of a beautifully built home, surrounded by a well-tended garden. This was far beyond what he and Nneoma had ever dreamed of. Chike's stomach churned with a mix of hope and dread. He knocked on the door, and after a moment it opened. Nneoma stood there, her eyes widening in shock. Chike, she whispered, her voice a mixture of surprise and pain. Nneoma, I have made a terrible mistake, Chike began, his voice trembling. I left you and the children, and I have regretted it every day since. Please, give me a chance to make things right. Nneoma's expression hardened. Chike, you left us. You chose a life without us. Now, we have a life without you. Before Chike could respond, a tall, well-dressed man stepped into view. He placed a protective hand on Nneoma's shoulder. Is everything alright, Nneoma? Chike felt a pang of jealousy and shame. I'm sorry, he said, addressing both of them. I just want to see my children. Nneoma shook her head. They don't need to be hurt again, Chike. They are happy now, and I won't let you disrupt their lives. The man beside Nneoma was Obinna, a childhood friend who had always admired her from afar. When Chike left, Obinna had stepped in, offering support and friendship. Over time, that friendship had blossomed into love. He had helped Nneoma rebuild her life, providing stability and care for her and the children. Nneoma, please, Chike pleaded, let me at least explain to them. Let me apologize. No, Chike, Nneoma said firmly, you lost that right when you walked away. We are happy now. Obinna has been more than a father. Obinna has been more than a father to Ada and Emeka than you ever were. Chike's heart broke at her words. He turned away, knowing he had lost everything. The man who had once been respected in his village was now an outcast. Chike struggled to find work. His reputation had preceded him, and the villagers were wary of trusting him. He took on many jobs, working long hours just to get by. The once proud teacher was now reduced to a laborer. His dignity tatters. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Chike's presence in Umuoma became a distant memory. The villagers no longer whispered about him. He had become invisible. One day, he packed his few belongings and left the village, disappearing without notice. Nneoma and Obinna continued to build their life together. Obinna's love and dedication brought joy and security to their home. Ada and Emeka thrived, their laughter filling the house. Nneoma often reflected on her past with Chike, but she felt no bitterness, only a sense of relief that she had moved on. Their new life was filled with love and happiness. Nneoma's tailoring business flourished, and Obinna's support made every challenge surmountable. They created new traditions and memories, a testament to their resilience and love. Years passed, and Chike remained a ghost from the past. Nneoma's occasionally wondered where he was, but she knew in her heart that she had made the right decision. Her children were happy, her husband was loving, and her life was fulfilling.